are credible, we are fearless, and we are blunt. Welcome again. Showbiz A to Z, Joe 99.7 FM, and it's time for us to say it loud. Today, I have a word to share with the authorities of the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture. Yes, and I just saw the reports for the Ghana Tourism 2023, and this was actually launched a few days ago. I saw this report and this came to mind. So the 2023 Ghana Tourism Report was launched recently, and it is good to note that the tourism sector is making great strides. I'm happy to know that. Yes, reading all the things, all the figures, all the data in the report, I'm happy to note that we are making progress. Now, I'm also happy to have read from the report that tourism receipts in 2023 amounted to $3.81 billion, up from $2.51 billion in 2022. Now, the big question is, how much did the creative industry make in 2023? We have figures, we have data for the tourism industry. Why don't we have any data for the creative industry? Are we saying we still don't have any scientific ways of measuring how much the creative industry contributes to the economy? Is that what we are saying? That for so long we can't tell how much the creative industry, I mean entertainment, show business in general, contribute to the economy of this country? The first time a scientific research was done on the arts was in 2011. That was when the music industry conducted an impact assessment research into the music industry, and this was led by Musica, the controversial 2 million Ghana cedis, and we hear about 800,000 Ghana cedis was allotted to that particular task. Now, I read the report from that research, and it came to light that the music industry then, as of 2011, contributed 0.20% to the GDP. That was just for the music industry then, 2011. In 2024, we don't know how much the music industry contributes to the GDP, let alone know how much it contributes to the entire creative industry. We don't know. We don't have the data. Now, when are we going to have this data for the arts? When? At least so that we know we are making progress, we know we are making some impact, we know what to do to get better. You know, this helps in policy direction, policy planning, and all that. But we don't have the figures. I'm sure that if I post this question to the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture right now, if I asked any official from the ministry why we don't have data, they would tell us, oh, it is due to the fact that we don't have the LI for the Act 1048, which is the Creative Art Industry Act. That is what they would tell us, that it's because we don't have the LI to make things operational. That is why we don't have any data for the art industry. But for how long are we going to be crawling as an industry? For how long are we going to be given reasons like this, as in we don't have any LI? I know for sure that the Creative Art Agency is supposed to have a research department. If everything is in place, if the agency is well structured, we should have a research team in there, just as we have for the tourism industry or sector. But as we speak now, the Creative Art Agency is just there. It's just a body in name. People occupying various positions are just there. They are just titular. They are not really carrying out any functions as we speak now. And so we can't even have any scientific research to tell us how much the creative art industry is contributing to our economy. We can't. We've seen tourism and we are happy and we are making our own projections and we are making our own analysis, but we can't do same for the creative art industry because we don't have the data. You go to the US, yes, and we hear stories, we read reports that in the US, for example, even in as of 2022, their creative economy or industry contributed $1 trillion to the economy. Yes, $1 trillion. Go to the UK in 2022. Their creative industry generated £126 billion in gross value to their economy and employed 2.4 million people in 2022. Can we say same for Ghana's creative economy? Can we say same? Do we have figures? Do we even have figures or data of the number of people that ply their trade in this industry? Do we? Well, all that I'm saying is that we need to expedite action in giving assent to this LI that is supposed to give some life to the Creative Art Industry Act. The one we usually use to as an excuse for all the things that aren't going well in this industry. So, if that is the reason we are crawling, why don't we move faster? Why don't we put things together and get things moving? It appears we keep talking about this over and over again, but the action, the will to make things better is quite slow, and that is why we keep making noise, if you like, almost every time when we come on radio. So we need data for the creative art industry, just as we have data for the tourism industry, so we can make our own analysis and see how well we fared in the previous years and what to do to get better. Whoever has ears, let them hear.